You're lying in your bed. The room is dark. The house is completely quiet. You start to drift into sleep, and suddenly you hear it. A clear footstep above the ceiling, or maybe a soft knock on the door. You open your eyes. Your heartbeat accelerates. You know for a fact that no one is there. And yet, the sound felt very real. Is it a ghost? Is the house haunted? The truth is far stranger than that. And the secret is inside your skull, right now. What I'm about to tell you today might make it hard for you to sleep tonight, not because there's something in your room, but because what's happening inside your brain is more disturbing than any horror movie you've ever seen. Tonight, we'll uncover 5 dark secrets that science uses to explain why your hearing betrays you in the middle of the night. The primitive fear radar. Imagine a human 50,000 years ago sleeping inside an open cave, one eye slightly open, one ear always alert, surrounded by predators. Danger everywhere. We are the descendants of the anxious ones, the ones who survived. At night, your brain activates a mode called hypervigilance. Because you can't see, your brain turns up the volume on everything. A drop of water in the kitchen? During the day, it's nothing, but at 3 in the morning, your brain analyzes it as someone quietly opening the door. It's your ancient radar trying to protect you, but sometimes it overreacts. The hypnagogia trap. This stage is one of the most dangerous states your mind can enter. It's a tightrope between being awake and asleep. Imagine falling into a dark black hole. The control centers in the front of your brain begin to shut down, but the auditory processing centers are still on standby. This is where interference happens. Your dreams start leaking into reality. Sounds begin traveling from inside your mind into the outside world. The absolute silence monster. Have you ever heard of the quietest room on Earth? People can't stay inside it for more than 45 minutes before they start hallucinating. Your brain hates complete silence. When the house becomes perfectly quiet, your nervous system creates something called spontaneous neuronal activity. Simply put, when the brain finds nothing to hear, it starts filling the void. Sometimes these sounds are just echoes of footsteps you walked earlier during the day. Your brain replays them now as a way of testing its auditory system. But that still doesn't explain why the sounds feel like they're moving around you. Exploding head syndrome. Have you ever woken up in terror because you heard an explosion, plates crashing, or even a scream, only to realize everyone in the house is asleep? That sound felt like a lightning strike inside your head. Imagine your brain as a computer trying to shut down, but a sudden electrical spark fires in the auditory circuits. Instead of smoothly falling asleep, a burst of neural energy makes you hear a violent sound that doesn't exist in reality. It's a terrifying glitch, and it happens to 1 out of every 10 people. This is known as exploding head syndrome, the hidden observer effect. But the question remains, why do we hear sounds in the walls or in the ceiling? And why, when the sound is unclear, do we almost always assume it's footsteps? The human brain is programmed for pattern recognition. We see faces in clouds. We hear human voices in the wind. Any random noise is instantly shaped by your brain into human footsteps, because historically, that was the greatest threat. We don't hear sounds. We hear our fears, disguised as sound. So the next time you hear those footsteps, remember this. Your personal guard, your brain, is awake to protect you, even if it scares you along the way. But what about that feeling that someone is watching you even when you know the room is empty? Is it just a survival radar? Or are your eyes seeing something your mind refuses to understand? Subscribe and turn on notifications, and try to sleep peacefully tonight if you can.